Well, good afternoon guys. It's the 4th of January today. Happy New Year to everybody. As you can see behind me, I'm back down the tributary of the Avon that I've been fishing lately. This is a different stretch though. This stretch is a little bit further upstream and it belongs to a different club. Now, I contacted the membership secretary of the club and he's done me a fantastic deal till the end of the season. So I've joined, picked my club card up the other day, so here we are. Never fished this stretch before. Got probably a couple of hours of daylight left. It's about 2 o'clock now. So I've had a walk about half a mile up. I'm going to drop into some likely looking spots as I work my way back to the car. See if we can't winkle some chub and road trout, fingers crossed. I've got some bread flake, I've got cheese paste, I've got some lobworms, I've got some maggots as well if I need them. Just got one rod with me, which is over here. Got my Shimano Force Master AX, nice soft rod. It's a mini feeder rod, and I'm actually on the pin today. I'm going to use link ledger most probably. If they're really having it, then perhaps I'll move over to a small feeder that I can put some mashed bread in, or even if I scale down and use maggots, or maybe put a maggot feeder in. It's been pretty cold today. We've had a frost the last couple of nights. As you can see, it's pretty cold. And it's due to get colder, so I'm not going to stay too late. I think I'm going to work my way back to the car, and the last peg actually the membership secretary told me was decent chub peg, so I think I'll work my way back down there till it gets dark, and then perhaps drop in that peg for maybe half an hour, 3/4 of an hour as it gets dark, and see if we can have some chub out of there. Worth mentioning guys as well, to bring you up to speed, when I did pick my ticket up for this new club, it was on the 1st, last day of my holiday, 1st of January. Went and picked my ticket up and had a couple of hours on one of the stretches. Unfortunately, without looking at the match schedule, it had been match fished 2 days before, so I didn't do particularly well. I wonder why the fish were being a bit cagey. I had a few out though. Why don't you go and have a look at that now, while I finish just setting my gear up, and then we'll come back and see if we can't have some fish out of here. Yes, one in the net. Well guys, always pleasing to have a first one from a new stretch. No monster, but great start. A bit awkward in that swim as well. It's quite a long way down to the water, so it's a bit tricky netting him, but we got him in. It's fantastic. That was on bread. Lovely snaggy run here. I think what I'm going to do, there's such a lot of water to cover, I'm going to get this one back, and I'm going to put a little bit more bait in here, because I'm actually walking away from the car at the moment, so I've got to come back this way, and we'll have another go in here on the way back. Fab. Right, let's get him back. Well guys, just dropped into this lovely pool here, and second chuck, this fella, fantastic. Right, I'm going to stick it here I think. Does seem to be quite a lot of fish here. I had a bite the first cast, so I'm going to stick it out here a little bit I think, and give it 15-20 minutes, see if we can't get a big one. Well, it's very hard going today. Just had a little dace, which is nice. Another species, but as I say, very hard going today. But we'll keep at it. I'm on my way back to the car now, so it's probably about 3:15, something like that. So it's starting to get dark. It's quite cloudy as well, so just slowly working my way back. We'll get up these swims, and I'll stop talking and get this fella back. Well guys, I've dropped in here and getting some bites from the off. Just had this little fella. Just going to put him back in just upstream here, and just carry on for 5 or 10 minutes just on lobworm. Another one. Fab. Well guys, it might not be huge today, but in absolutely fantastic condition, and give me fantastic scrap as well. Really fighting. Careful. Brilliant. This is the swim I had another nice one out of earlier. You probably recognise it. So I'm going to stick this one back just up there a little way. See if we can't winkle another one out of here. Obviously some down there. Fab. Well guys, so I've hung on into sort of semi-darkness. Just had this fella. Getting lots of bites here. This one's been in the wars, hasn't he, a little bit there, unfortunately. Getting lots and lots of bites, which is great, but they're slowly getting bigger. So I think that being that, I think I'll give it another maybe 15 minutes, something like that. It's about 4:25 now, so we'll give it maybe till 4:45, see what happens. As I say, plenty of bites here, so we'll see what happens. So guys, I've given it another 15 or 20 minutes. Nothing really has happened. I had a little knot, but that was about it, to be honest. So I'm going to call it a day now. Ooh, finally. Oh well, I'm not sure how much you saw of that, guys. It's a bit tight down here, but cool. I had a bite on lobworm, struck, really felt like a nice fish, and sort of tried to head off downstream. I stopped it, and then he got into it. I'm sat next to a tree right here, and there's all the roots in the water here, and he got in there, and I had the right game, but managed to get him out with some roots as well. It's a really nice one, actually. So as I say, it's very tight down here, so I'm going to go at the bank. He's just resting up in the net, and we'll have a look at him. Well, guys, there he is in all his glory. What a beaut! It's definitely the biggest one I've had out of this river by a way, and I've actually just weighed this one. I don't generally weigh fish, I have to say, but it's absolute beauty, and it's just gone 3.5. Fantastic. Oh, it's no monster, is it? But from a tiny little waterway like this, it's fab. What a scrap. I was thinking at one point I wasn't going to get it in, to be honest, but I managed to get him out of the tree roots. Anyway, we're losing the light now. It's about 4:10, something like that, so I'm going to get this fella back and try again on lobworm, and then we've got one more swim to try after this one. I'll give it another 10 minutes in here though. Suddenly woken up. Hey. Get him to my feet. Another absolute beauty. I've been here 5 minutes, if that. Well, you saw, literally first cast. I think the lower light now is definitely helping. Very lively. Well, let's have a look at it. Well guys, a little bit smaller than the last one, but equally as welcome. What a scrap as well. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Well, we're really losing the light now, but I'm going to give it another half an hour, I think. I think I shall stay put in this peg. Does seem pretty good. Well guys, that's it. It's just gone 5 o'clock. Unfortunately no more bites, but after how we started, I think 3 or 4 swims without even a single knock, to have 2 beautiful chub like that, I'm over the moon. That's fantastic. Really good session. 2 bites, 2 chub. To be honest, I couldn't ask for any more with the conditions as they have been. As I said earlier, we had 2 frosts the last 2 nights. It's been lovely and warm, and then we've had 2 frosts. I came more in hope than expectation, to be honest, and to suss out a new stretch and to have 2 fish like that in sort of 3 hours, that's fantastic. Really enjoyed it. So I think now I will be back out again. I'm planning on getting back out again on Sunday morning. It's supposed to be a lot warmer on Sunday. Warmer, I say warmer, milder. And I think Sunday morning we're going to have a look at a different stretch again. So somewhere I haven't been, so it's all quite exciting, looking at all these new bits of water. So all there is left to do is to say thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I had a great time, really enjoyed that. Tight lines, enjoy your own angling, and I'll see you again on Sunday.